Thanks very much, Duncan. Yes, my name is Barry Smith. I'm the Director of Clarity. It's another of SFI's CSET research centres. So apparently I just give the guys a nod and they move on. So I don't know if you've noticed, but over the last 10 years we've been invaded by sensors. There are CCTV cameras monitoring what we're doing in our streets. We've got location sensors looking at where we're going in our cars. We wear respiratory monitors and heart rate monitors as we exercise, and step counters as we walk about and go about our daily lives. And all this means is that we're now having to deal with a whole tsunami of new types of information. Information that is drawn from real-world events that are happening in the physical world around us, that are happening in our own bodies. And if we can start to make sense of this information, then we can start to develop a whole new set of applications. And we're already seeing the beginning of some of these applications. And in Clarity, we're all about making sense of sensor data and developing new types of applications for a whole host of different domains. And what we do in Clarity, well, we start by building some of our own sensors. So we're working with material scientists and chemists to try and develop new types of materials, to try and sense new types of information. But we also work with off-the-shelf sensors. And we try to harvest all of the information that is coming from these sensors. We aggregate it together, we filter it, and we package it up and we develop applications. We develop applications for sports scientists, for clinicians, for environmental scientists, for social media experts, for example, to help them better understand what is going on in our bodies and in the world around us. And you'll hear, for example, from Matt a little later on about some of his work sensing how we move, how we walk, and how that's helping clinicians monitor ligament strains, for example, as well as high-performance elite athletes. And you'll hear from Deirdre, without the wellies, I'm told, who's going to tell you about some low-cost chemical sensors to look at monitoring water pollution events, for example. We're able to do all of this in Clarity because we bring together a really eclectic bunch of researchers. We have computer scientists working side by side with engineers who work with physiotherapists and chemists and material scientists, social media experts, some sports scientists and environmental scientists, and app developers. And that expertise, diverse as it is, allows us to cover everything that matters in the world of the sensor web. And we've been able to bring together all of that expertise and these different perspectives and different views of the world to work on some really interesting problems. So we work in sports and fitness and health. We work in energy and the environment. We work in social media. And we work with a whole host of organizations and companies to help us do our research. We're working with more than 50 or 60 different companies looking at how their businesses can be transformed by the sensor web. And I'll leave you with our acknowledgements to SFI and Enterprise Ireland and all of the various companies and organizations who make Clarity what it is today. Thank you very much.